Welcome back to Talk Pittsburgh. Our next guest loves love and is passionate about people too. And it seems that people love his videos back. Some have racked up millions of views on Instagram and TikTok.
So we're so happy to have content creator David Shane here with us today. So David, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about your platform. I was checking you out on Instagram and it's remarkable what you do.
Yeah, so on Instagram and TikTok, I post videos about love. And basically what I do is I walk up to individuals, couples, and families, and I ask everybody the same question. To either give me 3 things they love about themselves or each other.
And do you find that people, do they stop? Do they always have an automatic answer?
That's a great question, no. I would say it's all over the map. Some folks are just naturally uncomfortable communicating feelings. I think universally we all struggle with communication. And some folks, they've never really thought of an answer to that question. And for the first time in maybe 40 or 50 years, they're getting to hear from their loved one what it is they adore.
You get so used to that person and you can kind of take them for granted and you forget to communicate like why you love that person, why you even fell in love with that person to start. So I think that's why it's so powerful and resonating with so many people.
It's true, yeah.
Absolutely.
Why did you start it? Why did you start this mission?
You know, ever since I was a young boy, I think I always envied Fred Rogers, the late Fred Rogers, who's a Pittsburgh legend.
Through and through.
And I was very fortunate to be adopted and raised in one of the most loving, nurturing homes. And I realized not everyone's allotted that same opportunity. And love is the most powerful gift and emotion that we can all receive or give.
I feel like we need to share the wealth here. We need to show people, if you haven't seen some of these videos, we want to share just a little clip of one of your videos. Take a look.
Could you give me 3 things you love about each other?
Yes, I could give you many more. He is the most thoughtful, considerate, always thinks of my well-being ahead of his own. His patience, his love has been forever. We've been together since I'm 17 and he's 20. And he's just a very special human being.
Oh, and you can see the emotion that it evokes. Yeah, it's like bringing tears to my eyes already.
I don't want to cry on camera, but here it is. I cry every day. That's my mother and father.
Oh, is it? God.
Yeah, and they've been married 60 years.
The emotion is so genuine. I mean, outside of your mom and dad, like who are these people and where do you find them?
So it's, you know, the world's filled with beautiful people.
Yeah.
And these are just ordinary people all over. And gosh, the video got me choked up.
You know what? I think isn't that what we're missing though? You know, we go through the day to day and we have all of the stress and we put this stuff on our plate that isn't necessary. And I think what you allow people to do is to pause and to remember what is so important to us. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's really something.
At the end of the day, I think we leave a lot of things left unsaid because we're uncomfortable with communication. But the greatest thing that we can do is create a safe space where we can share our feelings with our loved ones. Remind them.
And you're getting so many other people to open up and express themselves. But how has this impacted your life?
Yeah.
So I've learned a lot about myself and relationships and people in general. But every day, I now wake up and go to bed feeling so rich.
Because you have all of this. You know that this exists in the world.
And just if there's just one interaction during the day where you felt like in a 2-minute interaction, you lifted someone up and made them shift their focus from all the stress going on in life and just feel loved and appreciated, it's a great feeling.
Social media is one of those weird things too. It's this platform that exists and sometimes it feels like, are we oversharing? Are we doing too much? Why are we creating this? And then you pause and you see something like what you're doing and you realize that these shared experiences and being able to connect on a deeper level, that's what's beautiful. That's it can be important about social media.
So I know time's probably running out here.
Yeah.
But I see that you're both married.
Yes.
We just met. And I was wondering if you'd each be willing to share what it is you love most about your significant others and if you have children.
Yeah. Well, I just had a brand new baby named Logan, and
Congratulations.
I'll start with my husband though first. I think Joran is the most supportive person I've ever met in my life, and when I think about him, I just get this overwhelming sense of joy and contentment and being at peace. And he just loves me so very much. And I appreciate that in this world of craziness. And when I think about Logie's my baby, we call him Daddy for short, his nickname. But he's just the most pleasant person, and everywhere he goes, he brings a smile to people's faces, and that means a lot to me.
Oh,
Lovely.
so beautiful.
All right, you're up, Heather.
Oh gosh, this is hard.
It's hard.
My husband is, I think, my safe space. He is the person that brings me security, and I will echo what Mikey said. I think it's really hard when you don't have the confidence to love yourself, to see somebody love you more than you ever knew was possible.
Oh, well said.
And with my kids, they bring me the greatest amount of joy and happiness, and sometimes stress, but more than that, the happiness than I could have ever expected. So, oh gosh,
Thank you for asking us that. It's just, it's just a good reminder, and like you said, what's important in life. We often forget. Thank you
so much.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
for
you guys for
being
having me.
here and the joy that you are spreading through this world, really. If you would like to check out some of these sweet videos from David and more, we're going to have a link to his social media on our website.